It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And here we go from LA. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play.
Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. His running back hauls it in deep right. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Hits his running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, or it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Benson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview. They appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and wants to come up.
And in for the Arizona touchdown. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First and 10 now from the 30. Putting a receiver in motion. Play action on 1st down. It is cut left side. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 37. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. First down, ball at the 36. Throwing now from the gun. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and 3 now. Running back sent in motion. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC. We're back for the second quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That's the first down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Los Angeles. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. It's reeled in by Benson. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Throw is there, Trey McBride. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Back to the air, Murray. Pass complete to Walker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That one gains 7. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. From the gun, it's Murray. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again following the sack. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here's Murray. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's a throw. His pass caught by Nakua. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Rams working here. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running right, it's Williams. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That was Max Melton who hauled him down there.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Dialing up a pass here on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get some late points and the lead. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. Cardi now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in, too. It's a 21-yard gain, and that's a Cardinals first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Murray here on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Rams have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Man in motion here. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Cardinals going nickel here, 3rd down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons. And the Cardinals take over on his 11th interception in the campaign. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, kid. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Another try following the sack. He fires one deep down the middle. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Puka Nacua, the target on that throw. And it's going to be second down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Second and 10 now. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running back.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. And plenty of hang time on this one. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. So no return on that punt. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. He's on the move. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. Launches one deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Trying for the deep ball. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Taking a deep shot here. This is caught inside the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start the second half with some needed points. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals tie things up at 14. All set now for the kickoff. Rylands with the honors. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Another run for Williams. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 2 yards on the pickup. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. They tried to air it out, but just couldn't hook up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. As he makes the 30th interception of his career.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Finds him over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. Benson now from the gun. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And the Rams have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing...
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Cardinals are going to take over after the interception. New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10, Murray. Able to get it to Benson. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Chased out to his right. Connects with the open man downfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're now set for 1st and 10. The give now to Benson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Benson once more. Oh, stiff arm. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Benson.